Corporate America doesn't give a damn about working moms. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Marie. If you are a returning subscriber, I thank you for returning. If you're a new subscriber, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and we welcome you to our little family here on YouTube. So I just want to do a disclaimer. Whenever you see this chair right here, just know we're gonna have a friendly discussion. And I just want to start off by saying, because I don't think I did a good job at introducing myself in the first video, so what I'm going to say is a lead into the discussion that we're going to talk about. But if you all don't know, I have a 4-year-old and I have a 1-month-old. She'll be 1 month by the time this video goes up. So I want to talk about returning to work after having a baby. So this video will be about corporate America and working moms. And I say that to say, well, excuse you, sorry if y'all hear that upstairs. Corporate America doesn't give a damn about working moms, and that's just the ugly truth. So that's something to keep in mind if you are deciding to have a baby and you're a working mom. Now, don't get me wrong, some companies have phenomenal benefits for working moms, but 9 out of 10 working moms, it's a struggle being a mom and having a Monday through Friday 9 to 5. It's difficult, and it's just the ugly truth. Let's talk about it. You carry a child 9 months. You got to work those 9 months. Some places have where you can go on maternity leave early. That's some places, not all places. Majority of working moms, they work until they go into labor, and I just feel like that is just outrageous. Then you have a child. It can be vaginal, C-section. You know, vaginal, I think you're cleared after 6 weeks. C-section, 8 weeks. And then your job expects you to come back within those 6 to 8 weeks. And you know, sometimes people take longer. You know, you have like FMLA, you have short-term disability, but FMLA just, it's unpaid, so it just holds your job, quote unquote. And then short-term disability, but the thing with short-term disability, with some jobs, you have to exhaust all your PTO and then get short-term disability, which I feel like it's stupid, but hey, corporate America. So they expect you to come back to work. But with working comes childcare, and childcare is damn near the price of a mortgage or rent in today's society. So you have to find childcare. Now, some people seek childcare, you know, as soon as they find out they're pregnant, because you know that's technically not what you're supposed to do, but it's ideal because childcare is high demand. You want to know why? Because society says a working mom has to come back to work. And with that, where's your child going to go? Your child is going to have to go to childcare. Now, some people have it where they can get an in-house nanny. Some people have family members that can watch their child. But majority of children, once they are born, from 6 weeks until they get into elementary school, they are in daycare. And the wait list for a child to get into daycare is outrageous. You can sit here and put your child on the wait list as soon as you find out you're pregnant. But you have some daycares that have wait lists from like what, a year out, maybe 2, depending, especially if it's good daycare. Because I'm the type of person, I'm not sending my child to any type of daycare. I'm sorry, it is what it is. But you struggle to find daycare, but your job expects you to come back to work in 6 to 8 weeks. How? You don't have childcare. Where's my child gonna go? Can't bring him to work with me. I don't understand. And that's just the ugly truth about corporate America and having a child and working. Now that's just you know, jobs. But also the school schedule. You work Monday through Friday 8 to 5, but your child goes to school from 7:45 to 2:15. What sense does that make? Because I'm at work, but my child gets out of school at 2:15. And you have some jobs that will work with you, but you have other jobs and other organizations that just don't care. They basically tell you, figure it out. And that's just, like I said, the ugly truth. These jobs don't care about us. And it's sad to say, but it's true. Because especially if you work at a place where no one has kids, they don't understand what it is to be a parent and the sacrifices you have to make. So, and then you have some jobs that you don't accrue PTO. So it's like if you run out of PTO, you're just SOL. You're just out of luck. You have jobs that, one, taking me back to my first point, they don't offer maternity leave. So you're just out with no pay. So it forces you to have to go back to work earlier than you want to because you don't have paid maternity leave. You exhausted all your PTO. So no paid maternity leave, no PTO, but the bills are still going to come in. So you have to go back to work. So society forces you to go back to work early when you don't want to, but you have no choice because you have kids to take care of. You have bills to pay. And this is a topic that I can talk hours, days, weeks, and months about because it's something that I just cannot stand. Being that I am now a working mom in corporate America, I just don't like it. Because you have some places, like when I had, for example, Lord, I only got one. When I had my son, I was young. I was working at McDonald's. Didn't have any maternity leave, didn't have none of that. But I worked a shift where I was home by 3. So I still had time with my son. Now, you have parents that work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, but your child is in childcare from 6:30, 7 o'clock all the way till almost 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. So when you get them, you have 3 hours with them? And I feel like that is just so wrong, especially in the first years of life. I just feel like that's wrong. Like, you're not spending no time with your child. And that just, I hate how mothers have to sacrifice their time with their child because they have to go back to work because jobs don't have maternity leave. They don't have this, they don't have that, they don't have XYZ. They don't want to work with us mothers, but hey, it is what it is. But there's like so much I could say that I want to say, but I won't say for many reasons. But this is why a lot of people are leaving office jobs to work from home. And this is why it is hard for companies to fill positions, because working from home, it has its benefits. Going into the office every day, clocking in, this, that, and third, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, answering. I mean, granted, you're gonna have to answer to other people if you work from home, but it's like you have flexibility. And then I feel like a lot of companies now, they don't want to get with the times. I always say, this is my favorite line, and I live by this: we are not our ancestors. I live by that. We are not our ancestors. Because our parents, they will come to work sick. They do what they gotta do. They'll bend over backwards for a job, this, that, and the third. No. We millennials, no, it's not gonna happen. Because I know, and one thing I will not do, I'm not gonna sacrifice being there for my child for no job. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. I won't think twice about it. It is what it is. Feel how you feel. But I always said when I became a parent, no job will ever keep me from my children's extracurricular activities. It can be something at the school, the daycare. I don't care what it is. I'm going to be there. Because children remember those things. They remember if their parent was there for them or not. And I refuse to be that parent that's not there. No job will ever keep me from being there for my kids. I do not care. You can sit here and deny my time, do this, do that. I will be there for my child. I will. And then that's another thing. Like, this video may be kind of all over the place because my thoughts are just coming to my head randomly. That's just like with, you have a newborn, you got to go back to work 6 to 8 weeks later. Your child has an appointment. I think new babies have appointments like every month or every 2 weeks, and this, that, and third. So it's either you're late to work, gotta leave early, gotta take off. So with that, and then if you have another child, a toddler or whatever, what if that child gets sick? What if they have an appointment? They have this, they have that. So it's just like you always have to constantly take off or leave early or come in late and this, that, and the third. You know, some jobs you just be like, okay, well, you've been late this many times, you've been late this many times, you had to leave early this many times. They start, you know, getting on you, but it's just like, it's not my fault that I'm a parent. So I say all that to say, corporate America really needs to revamp and reevaluate a lot of things, because it's just sad what mothers have to sacrifice to, you know, keep a roof over their child's head and, you know, be able to provide financially and everything like that. It just sucks, the sacrifices we have to make. And I just don't think it's okay. And I feel like a lot of people can agree with me with a lot of things that I said, because this is a problem in America today. Like, this country, the way other countries you know, accommodate pregnant women and life after, you know, the baby is born, it's crazy. Like, I had this one lady, I'm in this group or whatever, and this lady was from Ukraine. She said when she came down here, it was just like a shock. Like, in the Ukraine, the mothers get, I think, what, like a year off from their job, you know, to be there for their child. She was just like, I think childcare is free. And she said she came here to the United States and she was just shocked. You got to pay for childcare. You only get 6 to 8 weeks. And I agree. It's just outrageous. It's just dumb. It's just stupid. Don't get me wrong. I love, you know, living in the United States, but the way women, like pregnant women, working moms, it just sucks. It sucks. Jobs don't care. America doesn't care. They just don't care. They don't care. They don't. And it's just mind-boggling to me. And the crazy thing is, I was gonna wait to make this video, but it was just heavy on my heart today. It was, and I decided to make it. Will I post it? I don't know, because it might ruffle some feathers, but hey, I don't care. It is what it is at this point. But I feel like it's something that needs to be said, and I feel like it's something that's not talked about a lot, honestly. And stuff like this needs to be talked about. Like, people need to shed light on this type of stuff. It's just, well, that is my discussion of the day. I say all that to say that is the ugly truth about being a mom and working in corporate America, having a Monday through Friday 9 to 5. These jobs, they don't care about us. It is what it is. It's the God honest truth, and it is the ugly truth. The ugly truth. And there's nothing we can do about it. And that just sucks. With that, my name is Victoria Marie, and I am out.